It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway.
Oh, he's got to get the ball first.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Play action. Now Jackson. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverages will move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gives it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Okay. Who's out of power? You already like my child.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't
got him.
Contact brings up 2nd down.
Got him.
First thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson.
The audible.
Incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions,
Calling
and that
it.
has them staring at a 3rd
All
and
on
10.
this one.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Called it right.
Pass taken in by
Called it right, big dog.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
They weren't ready for
That's
that.
good for a first down, his 2nd
They weren't
catch
ready
of
for
the
that
opening
one.
drive.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward.
Good run, big dog.
Yards there in the first down carry.
And that was
You'll
a quality
take that.
way to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
In motion left goes a tight end. Henry again on 2nd down.
Here we go. Appreciate that block.
An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Well, there's plenty of real
Take
estate
it, baby.
maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
They snap it and one. Now it's Jackson.
Yes, sir.
On target to his man, likely. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
That's a good call.
They're able to convert on 3rd down.
That was a good call,
Coach. Sets
Coach.
up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Patrick Ricard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. First time here with Ryan Robinson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. There's a short one called in by Simmons. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
No yardage.
Okay.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Daniels looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Back deep is Steven Sims. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Flushed out right. Looking for Bateman. He's got it complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh. He's going to try and run it. How do we get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They got hands on him. They got hands on him.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Yes, sir.
That is caught.
Yes, sir.
They have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry.
Off me, boy. This is a game of men. Huh? Where that big back motherfucker? Bring in that big back.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 7.
You come across that line, boy.
And tackled down after a gain of 3.
You come across that line, boy. What's this? I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. What you thought?
Touchdown.
What you thought?
Patrick Ricard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into Lexington is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides.
I don't know why you punted till you're getting the ball after the half.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. They go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive.
Oh, yeah. What is he doing? We got a quit on our hand? We have a quit on our hand.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make.
Oh, my.
He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
He don't know how to play
time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Second and 10.
Oh, yeah.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. From the gun, Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left.
Stop playing. Stop playing, man.
Inside the 10.
That's pitiful, man. Come on, bro.
Turnover, Commanders touchdown. So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly,
They ain't even let them play on the ball. I hate when they do that cheating shit like that, bro.
I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflated. And now,
Like Jackson can't make a throw like that, bro.
Extra
Come
point by
on,
Cyber,
man.
up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Let's see if we can get down at the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next
play
drive.
like that.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
We'll see. Come on!
I guess that answers the question whether or not they wanted to bring again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Good strong throw and catch right there.
So come up out here with a field goal.
The
We
alleys have been
too far.
open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Jackson on 1st down. And this is going to
Yep.
be pulled in by the
That's
tight end
perfect.
Andrews.
That's perfect.
Ravens going to use the
I know who we thought we were.
So as
We
they
like
talk it
those.
over, we step aside. And
Love
defensively,
those.
they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
The end zone.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I'm starting to sniff it. Okay. Oh, I forgot he's still running. But this will still work. This will still work.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
I was out of the pocket.
This one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket.
I was.
Comes a flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. And it'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I think it's safe to say they've made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
Get bombs away, baby. Boom, 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 boom.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock.
Yeah, ain't one on the score. Yeah, you ain't gonna be the one that scored out coming out of this half. We are.
Act of the half as the kick is away.
And
not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out.
Let's see what you. Let's see how you like it. I'm pulling you on you. See how you like it.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Eluding the pressure right. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Daniels. It's put in by Jamison Crowder. And he takes us beyond the 35 before moving out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I wish somebody would cross again. I wish somebody would cross again.
Airing one out for Crowder. That is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Here's
that's so weak. I'm right there. That's so weak. I'm right there.
They certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he He's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Oh,
From the
somebody
midfield
close.
stripe, they'll look to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And bulldozing his way
Another
through.
screen?
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Try something fun. Try something fun.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Dancing away at the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Daniels. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show what he's made of.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, that's so cap.
And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose
That's so
yardage, but
cap.
they'll keep the football.
Why my man on the ground
for
for?
that sideline, because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it now.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
4th and 10, fool. What's good? What's goody? What are you willing to sacrifice? I know what he's on.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Just give me this safety. Not there. Not there. You there. And you not. I do this, baby. Uh-oh. Dagger him on the heart.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward.
Uh-oh.
About 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Uh-oh. Surprised they ain't even quit yet. You got heart? I know you ain't got no heart.
Maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Blocking, not blocking nothing. Who but blocking and block nobody.
2 yards to gain the 1st here.
How you like that?
They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
Yeah. We in there.
3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Flush to his right. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a 1st down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 on the 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. right, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
Y'all in field goal range, fellas, so, you know,
You're watching the NFL.
let's not try to bleed them
EA
yet.
Sports. Carry now for Derrick Henry.
He don't want that. Pressure.
Finding the open space to
run it.
He's down close to the 30 here. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
What buddy think he's doing? Y'all think you doing? Huh?
Down at the 9-yard line.
Think you doing?
Pick up there at 22.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run forward with Henry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Can't find one. Got the biggest piece of his career right there. Y'all
I know the
crazy?
speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun.
Come on, bro.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's
Come on, bro.
Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
You want to continue this game?
Lamar Jackson.
You want to continue this game?
And the Ravens are an extra point away.
Can't stop, Marky Mark.
3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the map there, and at this point in the 4th quarter,
Can't stop Marky
we
Mark.
don't need next-gen stats.
That's game.
We'll use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Tucker now to kick it away following
I
the
mean, not
touchdown.
even no intro stops, just straight bodies.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
What can you do? That boy going to running back of that playbook. He turning the pages. He didn't out quick. You done put the controller down. Put the controller down. I get knocked out like a
The
fuck.
Washington offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
Put the controller
I
down.
think that they go out in this series
Come on,
determined
Greg.
for that not to happen again. In fact,
Come on,
get
Greg.
to a 4th down opportunity. They just want
Yeah,
to make sure they
Greg.
get it done
Put the
within
controller
parameters
down.
that they've set for
I get
themselves.
knocked out like a fuck. You.
Offense of getting into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he's able to get this one all the way
You look at that boy ain't quicker than he need to do.
result, 21 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe
Oh,
start
he's
to
gonna
move
bowl out of
better.
here.
But it's been tough sledding for them.
What you gotta do, my
Second
friend?
half.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another 1st down. It won't be a gain of 21 yards. Well, those are the types of plays they
I like
wish they
it.
made more in the first 3 quarters. Raiders. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
And this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
He got heart, huh? He still want to score. He got heart. I'm still going to whoop your motherfucking ass.
To the air goes Daniels.
He covered. Oh my goodness. He just don't sit right there. Look at the ball come to him, right?
With the first down at the Ravens 20.
We got Ray Charles on the field.
Washington going to use the
second. Stevie Wonder wondering what he going to do with the ball coming right at him. Come on, babe. Come on now, babe. Come on, babe.
Daniels now on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half.
Got them out there. Intimidation. They out there for straight intimidation.
In this runaway contest.
QB spies out there. COINTELPRO, dude. Let's get it.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the end zone.
That's me.
And this is going to
dance
be
on him.
intercepted.
How you like that, sir? I'm sorry. I didn't mean disrespect. I did not mean to disrespect. I did not mean to disrespect. You have not quit. You have not quit this game yet.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one in.
I could have kept running.
Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
I thought he was going to be able to pass that, man.
These defensive coaches, they sure
I still got to play this game right now.
And with good reason, as you saw there.
I got to give you the ball. I got to give you the ball. It's too easy.
That was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection.
And I'm playing safety. You better do something.
He was so coveted with that interception there.
He there, boy. He there, boy. I'm coming blitz. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm going blitz now. I'm going blitz. I'm playing safety. He ain't seen me like this. He ain't seen me like this all game. Right now I'm in that mode. 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 Stop playing with me. Huh?
Not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way.
What is he thinking?
Hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later? Who would that be? That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. Things turned out for him.
I think he's getting on the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing
You got heart? You got heart?
Tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Let's try this. Let's try this play out. Never tried before, ever.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, sir. We put more points on the board, baby. I'm leaving with something.
Here in the final stages.
I'm leaving with something. Andrew, come over here. Come over here, Andrew. Come over here. Give me a corner. Oh, yeah.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Never mind. Let me put this on foot.
And he takes this just a few yards
Put it on foot real quick.
Before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. First down, a 16-yard gain.
Show him how to do this. Let me show him how to do this.
To throw is Jackson.
Yep. Oh, that's cap, boy! That's cap! That's so cap! I'm running it again! That was so cap! I'm running it again, boy!
Jackson now.
Oh, okay.
Forced out to his left.
We gone.
And he'll go out of bounds
Huh?
inside the 15-yard line.
So what you want to do?
Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the
13.
first.
What do I need to
Jackson could really take over.
Yep.
He's got the defensive legs a little bit tired. He's got them all.
This is what we need
This
to do.
defense looks gassed, and you're exactly
Yep.
right. Second half with the
Yep.
lead. This is when Lamar Jackson
Exactly what we
seems
need
to
to do.
thrive.
Give me a, yep. No crap. Give me a...
That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Jackson.
Oh, he's fumbled it! He fumbled it! I wanted him to go for it, boy! Boy, I wanted you to go in there, boy! Straight kamikaze!
Just took away at least 3 points.
Straight kamikaze, man! I wanted to go in there, boy! He was all... Boy. Last play of the game, man.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
look at that
now
coverage.
is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after...
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one. It is the pass throw intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens come with a late turnover. But it probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think
Shut
about
down.
the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last point of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Good. And this is a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at
Six rushing yards. Woo.
With that, we sign off from Landover.
I like the field, Rook. Get them just straight out the field. Know that I come with the field. Know that I come with the real. Know that I come with the real. Know that I do it for real. For real. On the field. On the field. On the field. Oh, I'm coming for real. Oh, I do it for real. For real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Look at Big Mark with the work. Third and 10. No guts, no glory. Look at it. Good job, coach. That's OC right there. Offensive coordinator. Marky Mark just took his, just got us up in there, man. Come back. Shut down. 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 What now? What now? What now? What now? Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. We gave her one. I forgot we gave. So technically Madden gave you one. Wow. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. What now? What now? Shut down. Shut down. And then I do it for real. And then I do it for real. For real. For real. For real. Do it for real. For real. For real. He ain't got no scores in the second half. Tell him he gotta do some better math. Heavy man who can do it better than. Put these trash niggas fucking in a can. I said that I've been the man. I pray to God cause this is plan. Nigga, I'm just fucking playing. Boy, you know I'm fucking playing. Ballin' on your fucking head. Yes, that's that nigga hair. Tell him that we out of here. We out of here. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. What now? What now? What now? What now? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Hey. Like that y'all for coming out. Witness what we do again and again, time and again this evening. Red Zone Richie. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. What now? What now? Shut down. Shut down. User. 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 Loser. User. Loser. Loser. We threw a pick and got it right back. Threw a pick and got it right back. Threw a pick and got it right back. I had him on the right track. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. What now? What now? What now? No guts, no glory, baby. No guts, no glory, baby. I'll take you all on. Hey. 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 Thank you for watching.